everyone and welcome back to a new video today. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and tuning in for a new video. Now today we are talking about meet and greets, hence why I'm wearing my California ears and my California t-shirt, because we are talking about the meet and greets from Disneyland California from my February 2018 trip. So I did a video, which I'll leave a link down below for you, about meet and greets, my top 5 tips for Disney meet and greets in the parks, and I kind of wanted to build on that. I know a lot of people are going for the first time. My sister is going with her friend who's going for the first time in February to Disneyland Paris. So I really wanted to do these videos to kind of not only help her but help anyone else who's going for a first visit. So today I'm going to talk you through some meet and greets that I've done. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first meet and greet I'm going to talk to you about is Pluto. Now Pluto obviously is a fur character, he's not a face character, but I love meeting Pluto. This is actually only my second time meeting Pluto, and I just absolutely adore his meet and greets. As you can see, he's really interactive with me because I'm actually wearing his ears when I meet him, and he smells the flower, and you know, I'm talking to him about how he's my favourite. So obviously with fur characters, they can't talk back to you, so you kind of have to interact with them in a different way, and also the cast members kind of help interpret. So when I'm doing this meet and greet, it's kind of 2 cast members who are talking at the same time. If you do hear a strange voice in the background in all these videos, that will be my sister. So just ignore her, I tend to. So yeah, without further ado, here's the Pluto.
Hi Pluto! I swear you got right in front of me. Oh, did
The flower.
Smell nice?
Sniffing the flower. It smells really good, right?
Okay. So cute. That's why he's standing by the flowers. Yeah, he loves them.
We don't mind if this is right.
You know what to do. Old dog new tricks. He's not old.
He's
Such a good dog. So sweet. It's made him blush. And big smile. Awesome. Are you going to jump in there as well? Alright.
Come. Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, all the photographers.
Yeah, we got it on the phone. So the second meet and greet I want to talk about is Tigger. Now this one is a really good example because this is a dine-in meet and greet. So on the Monday we did breakfast with Minnie and friends at Plaza Inn, and I really want to show how you can do a dine-in meet and greet. Now I know dining is a little bit overwhelming. I think it's more overwhelming in like Inventions and Auberge at Disneyland Paris because there's not much room to move. This was the exception to the rule. I don't know if it's necessarily because where we were sitting at Plaza Inn, we were kind of at the end, there was a bit of space, and by the time the characters came around, most of the tables around us were empty, so it wasn't too bad. And so you can kind of see with me and my sister how we interact with Tigger. Again, you know, we kind of interpret a different way of doing it. Now this was really awkward for us, as you can see when I asked for the autograph. I'm kind of standing there like, oh, I don't know what to do, because it was insane, because usually not all of us get photos with the characters, it's usually just me. So on this occasion Charlie wanted photos, so it was kind of swapping the camera around and getting photos at the same time, and you'll notice that the Captain Hook makes a slight little cameo in it. But again, there's like, you kind of build on his story, so we had like a bit of honey on the table, and you'll see what happens.
Hello. Aw, thank you. There you go.
Yes, our first time. Our first time.
Yeah. And
all the way from London. I know.
And Tigger, you're her favourite.
You're my favourite. I'm sorry, I am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ready? Brilliant.
Thank you.
Can I get a photo as well, please, Tigger? Oh. Come on!
Oh, use mine. Okay. Oh, yeah, my ears. Yeah, my ears.
Perfect. Thank you. Would you mind? Sorry. One.
Signing my book, please.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Happy bouncing, Tigger.
Happy bounce.
Oh,
Yes.
No, we don't do honey.
We don't.
We don't like honey.
Hence why it's still here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tigger.
So another third character, and the last third character I'm going to talk about in this video is Olaf. So this is the second time that we met Olaf, and this one my sister actually got involved with as well. This Olaf experience was very different to the first experience. I mean, they were both really fun, but this Olaf was just amazing. He came running up to me and gave me a massive hug, and it was really, really good and really interactive. And I think this is one of the examples where the character kind of takes the lead, and you sort of follow with what they're doing rather than you having to initiate conversation.
Look, it's Olaf.
Thank you.
Hello, Olaf. Ah, thank you. Thank you so much.
She's so excited to see you. Will you sign up for me, please? Oh, thank you,
Limber up, limber up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. Okay.
Okay, don't look, don't look. Oh,
Oh, good part. My eyes.
cover your eyes.
Cover my eyes. Like now?
2, 3. Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
That's
how he's learning how to spell his name.
That's stunning. That's stunning.
That's inviting you on it.
Yes,
Would you like me
that's
to hold that so you can take a picture?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much.
stunning. Honestly, yes, you should bow. I would bow, yes.
Yeah, Gaston can't even do that much.
No, we did manage to get his signature though. Perfect.
And now I'm going to talk about face characters. Of course, if I'm talking about face characters, these are all Disney princesses, and we're going to start with Ariel. Now, this meet and greet was extra special to me. I wasn't in a bad mood. I was having like really bad anxiety, and that was due to a previous situation in the parks. So going into Royal Hall, Ariel I think was the second princess we met. This was our first time at Royal Hall, which is their version of Princess Pavilion, and I know in Walt Disney World it's called Fairy Tale Hall. So we kind of like walk up, and like initially I was thinking, oh, Charlie's probably going to want a photo because Ariel's her favourite, but it ended up being, although Ariel interacted with Charlie, it was predominantly like a meet and greet for me. But she was amazing. She was very energetic and really nice and really kind, and it worked out really well.
Ariel, you look beautiful.
Oh, thank you, so do you. I love that dress.
I thank you. I like all the starfish you have all over yours.
Oh, thank you. I think you want a little shell.
Oh, I think you. Do you know Flounder found it for me?
Oh, did he?
He's deep under the ocean. He says he's no longer a guppy, but sometimes he hides from me whenever we go try to find sunken ships.
Oh, that's a
Yes,
please. I've already taken the lid off for you.
Oh, perfect. And what is your name?
Becky.
Becky, where are you visiting from?
London.
You swam all the way here?
I wish I could say I did. Kind of flew instead.
Oh my goodness, and you got an aerial view of everything, didn't you?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
What clay mermaid fin would you like if you could swim all the way here?
I would probably have like maybe like a purpley iridescent one.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And what about you?
I don't know.
It's a very hard choice, isn't
That's
it?
probably yellow.
Yeah.
A yellow one would be beautiful.
You're actually her favourite princess.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I'm so glad you're able to come and visit. I'm glad I have my human feet today, so I'm more able to come and visit.
Yeah.
Would you like to take a portrait
Yes,
together?
please.
Beautiful.
Would you like a hug? Yes, please. Thank you so much. It's so good to see you.
So good to see you.
Don't want to forget your collection.
No.
It's very important.
Thank you so much, Ariel. Thank you.
Thank you for dingle hopping on by.
Hey, mate.
So the next princess we're going to talk about is Moana. Now Moana I didn't think I was going to meet because like pretty much most of the time that I was in California she either I missed her meet and greet due to doing like a ride or a different meet and greet, or she wasn't actually there. And we just came from meeting Tiana, and we went round through Adventureland, and Moana was there, so we kind of followed and then we got to meet her. This is an example of me kind of bringing in her story. Now the reason why I talk about Hey Hey is because I originally talked to the cast member and I said to the cast member, is Moana stopping? Now I will say with character meet and greets, if you don't know where they're stopping, ask the cast member. Please do ask the cast members because they do know what they're talking about. As long as they have the special badge saying that ask me about characters, then they'll know exactly what they're talking about. So I basically just got in the line, sort of followed her, and then had my turn. And the cast member said that Moana was looking for Hey Hey, so she's just gonna keep moving. So I decided that I was gonna talk about Hey Hey as well.
Hello. How are you? It's your first day here?
It is. It's also my last day, so I caught me right there.
And where are you visiting from?
London.
So you had a long voyage to get here too.
Very long voyage, yeah.
Have you been having a lot of fun?
I have. I'm trying to find Hey Hey.
Okay, we're trying to find him too. So if you see him, let us know. Okay? Make sure he's hiding in more than
Perfect. Thank you so much, Moana. Thank you very much, Moana.
So the last two meet and greets I'm going to talk about are Pocahontas and Snow White. Now this was my second time meeting Pocahontas and my third time meeting Snow White on this trip. I've met Snow White I think about 7 times, it's ridiculous. But I've only met Pocahontas twice. These two are great examples of kind of talking about stories and also, again, the princess is initiating conversation, but also talking about what's around you. So, for example, with Pocahontas, she asked where we're from. We said from London, and I was like, oh, that's where John Smith is from. And Pocahontas said he was on a voyage, so I was like, oh, that's all right. Where's Miko? And like, she's like, Miko's on a voyage, and Flit's on the voyage. So it's kind of talking about the characters from her story, and also with Snow White, we end up talking about food. Because she was like, is there anything left to do? And we were like, eat, because we actually were late for our Blue Bayou reservation. And then we started talking about the different foods you can get in the park. So here's just an example of what these meet and greets are like.
Hi.
So happy to see you, one of my favourites.
Thank you. Well, it's an honor having you here, and it's your first time?
It is actually our last day as well.
It's your last day. How long was your voyage here?
We got here on Saturday.
That's a long voyage. You need all those days to explore the land here.
It's very, very
It's a very large land. And where are you visiting from?
London, where John Smith is from.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
He's actually on a voyage on his way over there. And he got Miko as well, because he kept getting into the churro stand. Yeah.
Yes.
He likes to eat a lot of churros and take everyone's biscuits away.
Yeah. What about Flit? Is Flit here with you?
No, he's not. Actually, he's with John Smith as well. Because they both like to get into mischief, you know.
Oh,
You've
yes,
seen my
of course.
story.
Yes.
That sounds about right.
And you brought your best friend with you?
My sister.
Almost like a best friend, though, right?
Well,
Yeah, it depends on the day and the weather.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's very true.
today is a bit.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's the
after
last
a long,
day.
it's a long voyage.
It is,
I get that. And come this way.
Oh, this has made her day, Pocahontas. Thank you so much.
Well, it was an honor. Tell everyone back home I say hello. I will. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. What's behind door number 3? Hello, Snow.
How are you two today?
Good, thank you.
Wonderful. Happy first visit.
Thank you.
You fun on your adventure?
We are, it's our last day, so we're trying to do everything before we leave.
That sounds lovely. So what's left on your list that you need to do?
Eat.
Oh yes, of course. That's very important.
Yeah, we've kind of forgotten to eat today.
Yes, lots of treats. Yes, be sure to have lots of desserts too.
Yes.
We have the best desserts in Disneyland.
Yes.
No gooseberry pie, but I was thinking maybe I could get one of those churro stands and then have my pie
That's
there.
on our list today.
Oh,
churros.
No donuts.
That's true.
Trying to find the donuts, yeah.
Yes, maybe in California Adventure they might have some. Or we have beignets. Have you had Tiana's beignets before?
That's on the list.
That's on the list as well.
Those are very similar too.
Okay,
They're just
good.
shaped like Mickey's instead of little circles.
Oh, I did not know
Yes,
that.
they're quite
See?
lovely. She won't share her recipe with me though. So you have to get them from there.
Okay, I will try and find her.
Perfect.
See?
Yes, of course. So shall we take a portrait?
Yes, please do. Please. Plaza. Y'all look beautiful.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Of course. Have a wonderful rest of your visit.
Thank you so much, Snow White. Thank you.
So I hope that answers any questions. This is just part 1. I'm going to hopefully do a part 2 with some more meet and greets. I'm just going to quickly look down at my notebook. Again, the meet and greets, again, the ones I've got left to do are a mixture again of fur characters, but I think they're predominantly face characters. I want to do this like just to show you the kind of ways that you can interact, and don't worry if you really don't know what to say. If you notice, some characters take the lead, other characters just kind of follow you, so just kind of see how it goes. By the last day I kind of knew what I wanted to say to the characters, and you know, you're kind of like, this is my last chance to meet princesses, or you know, to meet a fur character, so I'm just gonna go all out and do what I can. So yeah, I hope this helps in any sort of way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next week for a new video. Bye.